Hey folks, so it's Thursday, May 8th, giving an update. Last video was just before I had my PET scan. So had the PET scan on Friday and was able to get the results yesterday afternoon. So 4 or 5 days later was able to get the results from my doctor. Good news. At least, not bad news, I guess, is the PET scan revealed that the tumor that's on the vallecula seems to be localized. In other words, it did not go into my lymph nodes or spread further. And the reason that's important and helpful in my case is that it allows me to have, perhaps have some additional treatment options, and most importantly, perhaps having surgery as opposed to chemo, radiation, whatever. So, so the next steps are next week on Tuesday, I go and meet with my new radiation oncologist, talk with him, and kind of find out what his thoughts are. And then that same afternoon, I get to meet with the surgeon over in Orlando, and again, same thing, kind of talk to him and let him look at the CDs of my PET scan, and then he can let me know, what my options would be and what the pros and cons of each treatment regimen would be. So we'll make a decision after that, I guess, based on kind of weighing all the benefits or dangers of each, and then go from there. So that's really it. It's a short update today, but I did want to, when I started this video, I said it was really for two reasons. One, keep me sane and keep me on track as to what's going on. But the other thing is as I mentioned, when I first was told that I had cancer in my throat, a lot of things go through your head, and the first thing you do is you start researching to find out if there's anybody out there who went through a similar experience, and you try and find out what that is. And I didn't see a lot. I found a couple, and they were helpful. So I thought, each case is different, and I'll share my experience, and in hopes that, maybe it helps somebody else as well. And so there's a couple lessons that I've learned already in this process that I think are important if you're going through something like this. One, make sure that you're comfortable with the doctors that you choose. And if you're not, make a change, and make a change fast. As I mentioned on, I think, my last video, I ended up firing my first radiation oncologist just simply because his demeanor gave me no faith in his desire to do the job well, nor did his staff. And so I didn't feel like if I was going to go forward that route, radiation, there was no way that I would feel comfortable in his care. So I made that change, and I would say, if your gut tells you to make a change, make a change. The second lesson that I learned is, ask for things just because they tell you, hey, here's what we're going to order, and it's going to take this long. Push back on that. An example was the PET scan. Originally, my PET scan wasn't even going to be until today. And by talking to my medical oncologist, and let him know that, look, you're diagnosed with cancer, you want to find out early on, where it's at and what's going on. Anyways, I pressed him, and he was able to get it scheduled sooner than my ENT was able to get it scheduled. So again, that lesson is ask for things and push on it, and make sure that people are keeping your best interest in mind, because it's as much a mental health game as it is anything else. And if getting stuff done sooner makes you more comfortable, all the more power to you. So I hope it helps. I'll probably make my next video after our visit, sometime next week, after my visit with the new radiation oncologist and the surgeon, and I'll update you guys on what's going on there, and we'll keep you posted. So short video, but thanks for watching, and hope it helps.